Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about, some wrestling news. I'll get some of the stuff for Monday Night Raw, some stuff that's been, reported. First, I want to talk about two things here, one regarding AEW and one regarding, Sunny. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is MJF. He actually does have a legitimate injury. He sustained a shoulder injury during the AEW Full Gear Top Rope unarranged urinage spot. I'm not part of the nerd community, don't know that word, but there was a unnecessary spot in my opinion. So he's gonna have that's brutal, man. That's absolutely brutal. AEW's a curse when it comes to injuries, and apparently he's still expected to wrestle, and will be undergoing treatment and hoping to avoid surgery. I wish Max the best. I hope he can just still be able to get treatment. Maybe he doesn't have to have the surgery. He can just get those, treatment on his shoulder, but. Still brutal, man. Another injury for AEW, and happened to Adam Cole, and now MJF, man. Unbelievable. So we have some news on Timmy Sach, aka Sunny, that I was referencing. Timmy Sach, aka Sunny, has been sentenced to 10.6 years in prison for driving with a suspended license, causing death, then another 7 years for DUI manslaughter to be served following that. She then has 8 years of probation. Well, goodbye later, Bozo. Later. Goodbye, Bozo. Bozo is underused. She's a bozo. Simple as that. Should have been more. Should really been life. She's actually gonna serve the whole thing. She should be locked up for life. So it's pretty much 17.6 years of prison plus 8 years of probation following release. If she serves the entire 17 years, she will be 75 years old when her probation up. She also had her license permanently revoked. So too easy on her. She literally murdered a man. Driving under the influence. Good riddance for her. She got pretty easy. I thought she should have got life in prison. But no sense will bring the person she killed back. She should never be allowed to drive anything ever again. Feels like a lenient sentence given she's a repeat DUI offender. Just my thoughts. But whatever. That's all I'll say about that. I don't really have much more to say about Sunny. Drew McIntyre at a live event last night. I'm getting to through this news now before I talk about the stuff going to Monday Night Raw tonight with Randy Orton, CM Punk. But Drew McIntyre referenced a War Games loss and reports of him being upset during a live event promo, where he stormed out. People thinking, oh, was he mad? CM Punk's come back, but people didn't notice. He left before CM Punk came out there. It wasn't because of CM Punk. And he literally did the same thing at SummerSlam and stormed out of the arena. I'm not sure why it was made such a big deal. Like, it happened at SummerSlam too. He stormed out of the arena. I don't know why it's a big thing now because CM Punk returned. So, no, it wasn't regarding CM Punk. I guess he was just pissed because he lost another match. But now we're going to talk about Seth Rollins. He had a live promo. CM Punk. He talked about CM Punk last night. Quote, I'm not going to waste any more breath on anyone who has been gone for 8 years, has done nothing but try to tear this place down. I want to use my breath to talk about the people who work to make WWE the hottest tech in town, end quote. Remember when Fox hired CM Punk to be an analyst with Booker T and Paige? Seth was the first one to try and call up Punk for a match. He knows this is a big money WrestleMania match. I'm all for it. He knows what he's doing. And they had an NXT match, I remember, when Seth was the NXT champion. It was before the Shield when Rollins was the NXT champion. That was a great match. And he knows what he's doing. And this is a work. This is a work. I mean, yes, he probably hates CM Punk. I get that, but he probably knows that he'll wrestle for the business, for money, because that will be a big money draw. I mean, he doesn't like Matt Riddle, and he worked a match with Matt Riddle. You're telling me he wouldn't work a match with CM Punk when he hates Matt Riddle too? It's obviously, I mean, maybe it's not just a word, but it's good to see he can lean into his real feelings, really get across how much he dislikes Punk, both in and out of character. But this feud is going to be awesome. It's going to rock. It's going to draw money. He knows it's going to draw money. So Tony Khan, he was asked about CM Punk's return to WWE, and he said, I legally can't talk about it. So he basically said, I legally can't talk about it, which he can never talk about anything in his press conference. It's probably one of the most boring people in interviews saying, oh, I can't talk about it. I can't legally talk about it. Like, he's fucking, Tony Khan, just stop. So Road Dogg talked about the Motor City Machine Guns, and he says, I'm surprised they never got a perfect run to WWE. They would be a perfect fit. I feel like them and NXT Black and Gold would have been wild. Or NXT, just NXT now maybe? Main roster, that would be pretty interesting to watch. So now we've got through all that news, we have all of the latest WWE Raw news. Going to tonight's big Raw with CM Punk, Randy Orton returning. Really excited. So, WWE confirmed today that the first hour of Raw tonight will be commercial free. Huge W. Huge W. That was per WWE. So BWA said tonight, big opening and a big closing tonight. Raw is embarking a new way. Hold tight. Quote from BWA. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. What this big opening and big closing is. I know what it is because there's a follow-up tweet to it. I don't know what's going to happen at the end. Because CM Punk and Seth maybe brawl. I don't know. We'll see. But we got the news about an hour ago that per BWA as well, Randy Orton will kick off tonight's Raw. And CM Punk will be the main event per BWA. I mean, at least Randy's getting to learn the lyrics to the other side. Just kidding. But they're smart. They want to make sure that you have to watch the full show to see what happens next. And they probably did that for new viewers who were watching. Because if you put CM Punk at the beginning, most fans might miss out live watching it. I know Punk appears like he should kick off the show, but people might leave after that segment. And Raw's stacked tonight, so it's worth the wait, waiting for CM Punk in the main event. I think it's the right move. But honestly, I'm watching for both. Randy opening the show and CM Punk closing. And I think also per BWA, Seth's having a segment just before. So definitely interesting. That is the latest news though. For WWE Raw, I went through all the wrestling news here. So yeah, until next time, Alkaline. Peace.